Collecting can be overwhelming, so collecting smarter is essential not only to build your collection, but to keep your finances in check. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned collector, sometimes it can be difficult staying on track and not getting caught up in all the hype, craze, and new shiny pieces of cardboard you see and hear all around you. Collecting doesn't have to break the bank. Collecting doesn't mean you have to have nothing but one-of-one cards. True collecting, often isn't shown on social media. Collecting can be done on all different levels, in all different ways, and through all different budgets. Collecting should reflect you. It should reflect your passion. It should reflect your individuality, your love, and your nostalgia. Today, we're going to look at some essential tips and tricks to help you in your collecting journey or help keep you on the right path that are going to keep you satisfied, happy, and not send you into debt. Focus on the teams and the players that you have a connection with or you truly love. Ignore and stay clear of the overhyped, over-talked about, over-invested players like Messi and Yamal, and stick to what you know. Stick with the clubs and players that you watch week in, week out. The club that you passionately follow week in, week out. So if you follow West Ham, focus on West Ham. If you follow Brentford, follow and collect Brentford. If you follow and support Porto, stick with Porto. Ignore everything else that goes on around you. Ignore all of the hype. Focus on who and what you love. It should go without saying, but the reason you stick to what you love and what you know is you will have an automatic connection, an automatic passion, and a sense of nostalgia. This will be built into your collection, no matter how much you spend on it, whether it's $1 or $500. Because there is a passion and a connection with it, you'll be drawn to it and you will love what you collect. It's important to love what you collect because cards fluctuate in value all the time. They go up, they go down. They are so volatile at times, but if you stick with what you love, you won't be bothered if that card you paid $10 for is now only worth $2. Bundles and package lots.
Then I'd say that bundle, that's family.
If you pay attention and look around on eBay, social media, especially Facebook groups and pages, you will often find people selling in bulk a mass amount of cards. They could be a bunch of cheap autos, a bunch of base cards, a bunch of inserts. This is a very easy, simple way to boost your collection straight out of the gate. You will often pay way below comps, and these people are looking to just shift these cards out of their collection, out of their home. So you might be able to get 100 cards for $50, maybe even cheaper. So keep your eye open on all of these platforms for bundles and package lots of cards. Stick to the raw cards.
And the big surprise is the fucking bass is fucking raw!
Graded cards can be expensive, overpriced, and sometimes unobtainable for most collectors. But also, graded cards aren't necessary to build your collection or have a collection of any worth. Raw cards are just as valuable and just as important to build your collection or for your collection in general. Raw cards are usually easier to come by and quite often a lot cheaper. So save your money, go for raw. Plus, down the line, if that card that you have raw is in pretty good condition, you can also explore the avenue of grading it further down the track. Set collecting.
Quadruple. Collect the whole set.
It's quite a long-term challenge and can be quite an achievement to collect a set. It quite often than not is a cheaper way to collect. Focusing in just on 1 year of a certain team or a certain player is usually cheaper to do and in the long run can be more rewarding. There's nothing quite like it that you get all the 2019 of Burnley players from that year. It can feel like quite an achievement to fill out the entire set. It's also an easy way to kind of keep yourself engaged and focused on what you're collecting. You're only going to be focused on a certain set of a certain player or a team. You won't get distracted by anything new, anything that's coming around. You're just focused on that 2019 Burnley set. So if you want to start set collecting, find your favorite team, find your favorite player, find a year of significance and importance to you. It could be the year they won a trophy, the year they won promotion, anything like this. Find some nostalgia and importance and focus for you and get into set collecting. Quality over quantity.
It's quality, not quantity, all right, man?
Sometimes we forget, and sometimes we're made to forget, thanks to things like social media, that because you have 100 cards doesn't necessarily mean your 100 cards are better than someone who only has 10. So instead of 20 cards, all valued at around $2, why don't you just save up $40, $50 and just buy the one card? Quite often than not, quality is more important than quantity. Be patient and stay calm.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
There is absolutely no rush. There is no need to rush out there and buy all the cards at once. Impulse purchases, rushing your purchases can lead to mistakes in your collection and financial mistakes for you down the track. Take your time, allow yourself the moment to evaluate whether that card is going to add value to your collection. Also allow yourself to take time and figure out if you're really going to want that card 6 months, 2 years down the track. There is no rush. Don't ever compare.
And the lettering is something called Cillian Braille.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
That is really nice.
Eggshell with Romalian type.
It can be difficult not to compare how you collect or what you have in your collection to others when you see these YouTube channels of people flashing around their $200,000 cards or spending $500,000 at a show. And it also can be difficult on social media. You see bios of people that say, one of one count 15. Like they are flaunting at the fact that they have spent a ridiculous amount of money to gain 14 one of ones. These social media accounts, these YouTube channels, they aren't every Joe and Tom and Sally. They aren't everyday collectors. These are unique people with high finances. They are not something to compare yourself to. And if you can, avoid and stay away from these kind of things. Set your fucking budget.
It looks like the Department of Energy is looking at a 4% budget cut. Okay, no budget cut.
No budget cut.
If you go out there and buy your football and soccer cards without any true budget, you will in the long term get caught. It can be very easy to overspend and stretch your finances outside of what you realistically should. So what you need to do is set your budget and stick to it. Keep it realistic. Give yourself some breathing room for each week or month that you want to buy your cards. Also remember, because your budget is 100 doesn't mean you have to spend 100. So just keep that in mind also. It's important to have a budget, stick to your budget, keep yourself accountable, and not let the fun of collecting overflow and bleed into the rest of your life. The most important thing to remember when collecting, in every aspect of collecting, is it's got to be fun and it's got to be something you love. Remember, you're spending your time and your money on this, So you want it to be fun and something that you enjoy. Don't ever try and match and emulate what others do. Don't break the bank. Don't go into debt. Don't cause yourself problems outside of collecting, just trying to chase what everyone else is collecting. Collections of all kinds, all variations are fucking cool. Collections are unique and individual in every aspect. Collect smart, collect with your heart, collect smarter, not harder. Hit up those comments down below and let me know any tips and tricks that you use with collecting and collecting on a budget that I may have missed or I may not have mentioned. Hit it up down below. I love to hear from you guys as always. This has been Totally Football Cards. My name's Jeremy. Yeah, buddy.
Let's get it.